Hey guys, welcome to another product showcase video. Today's product comes to us from Scythe, and this is the Kama Rack 5. Okay, let's have a look at the box of this. This is a new product that they've just come out with. Basically, it's a multi-function bay that you can add to your computer. This happens to be the 5¼ inch model. They also make this in a 3½ if you have a like a floppy bay slot that you want to add something to. It doesn't have quite as many accessories as this one. This one comes with 2 USB 2.0 ports in the front, an E-SATA port, multiple card reader for reading all kinds of smart media and cards from your cameras and whatnot, as well as 2 hot swappable hard drive bays. A lot of information on the box, as always with Scythe, including dimensions, multilingual information, stuff like that. We won't spend a lot of time on the box itself, even though it is a very beautifully packaged product. This does work with Windows XP, Vista, and Windows 7. And let's open up the box and see what all it comes with. Okay, inside the box we got the unit itself, of course, 4 mounting screws to mount it into your case, a USB cable to connect it to your motherboard, as well as 3 E-SATA cables to connect the various components to your board. It also comes with a multilingual instruction or installation manual that'll explain to you all the hookups on it and how to connect it to your motherboard. Let me set this stuff aside and we'll take a closer look at the unit itself. Okay, the unit itself comes in a matte black finish. The dimensions on this are 148.5 by 105.3 by 42.5 millimeters. Or that would be 5.85 by 4.15 by 1.67 inches. So roughly not as deep as an optical drive would be, but basically about the same dimensions, height and width as an optical drive would be, so it'll fit right into your 5¼ bay. It weighs in a total of 6 ounces, so it's very light. As you can see on the front here, this is where our different connections are. We have the 2 USB 2.0 connections, our E-SATA connection, and here is our multiple memory card slots for the memory card reader. This does work with a variety of different memory sticks, Pro, SD, SDHD, Mini SD. There is a note on this though. Adapters are needed for Mini SD, Mini SDHC, RS-MMC, and MMC Micro. So if you're using any of them 4 types of cards, you will need to get an adapter to convert it over for these. Otherwise it works for basically all the other memory sticks available. And here's our 2 hot swappable drives for 2.5 inch drive. These will take a standard, like a laptop type drive, a 2.5 inch, or it will also work with a SSD drive if you have a new solid state one and you want to swap it in there. It also has hard drive activity lights to show you that when the drive is installed and it's actually reading or writing from the drive, you will be able to see it through the activities. Okay, for the connections for the 2.5 inch drive, it's kind of hard to see in there, but it's actually a SATA type connection, unlike this SSD drive, a single row of pins going across. If you have an older hard drive, older 2.5 inch, you'll see that most of them have like I think they call that a 50 pin connection on it. And if you try to cram one of these in here, not only will you bend up the pins on your hard drive itself, but you could possibly damage the connection on the inside there. So you definitely want to make sure whatever 2.5 inch drive you're using, whether it's a standard hard drive or a SSD like this one, that it is the SATA type connections on it. Very easy to insert. You just simply slide it in, you'll hear it click, and it's in. And now when we access it through the My Computer or Explorer or what have you, you'll see the activity light as it reads and writes from the drive itself. And then when you're done using it, you can simply pop it right back out. So let me set these aside and we'll have a look at the back here at the connections. Very easy to connect. You'll see there's 1, 2, 3 spots, if I can get the light on that, for your SATA connections. These two will take care of your SATA hard drives, and this one would be for your USB connector for your SD cards, your memory cards. There is a SATA power connector here that'll run the power to both of these drives. And right up here is a connection for your USB. This is where you'll plug that USB cable in. That's going to go to your motherboard, so that whenever you pop a memory card in, it's going to read from that and show it as a USB item has been added. Very well constructed, really nice design, lightweight, small, very compact components in it. I could see it being very handy for eliminating a lot of different things on the front of your case. If you have an older case that maybe doesn't have front USBs or doesn't have a front E-SATA, or a lot of times you may tie up a 3.5 or a 5.25 inch bay just with a card reader. So you'll be able to add the card reader point to it, as well as giving you the hot swappable USB drive, or the 2.5 inch drives. So I think it's a very nice product by Scythe. Very simple, very elegant, and be very handy in just about any case. These are marketing right in the $30 range, $30, $35, depending on where you shop for them. And I think it's going to be a very good product for them. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'll answer them the best I can, or find out information for you if need be. And I want to thank Scythe for providing this for our showcase, and I want to thank you for watching.